Aloha, my name is Jaren 24 years old, born and raised in Hawaii on the island of Oahu. Started fishing at the age of 3 and been doing it ever since. Growing up, I've been fortunate enough to master many different styles of fishing, but I specialize in shorecasting, spearfishing, kayak fishing, and big game trolling. The shorecasting is considered a pretty extreme sport here in Hawaii. It takes a unique set of skills to land one of these fish. The terrain is rugged, the conditions are rough, and the fish are smart. They'll do just about anything to cut your line on the reef. Another fishing style that I like is spearfishing. To be a good spearfisherman in Hawaii, you gotta be pretty fearless. We have lots of big sharks, and some of them can get pretty aggressive. We also have some strong currents and some big waves, so you gotta be a strong swimmer. And on top of all of that, you gotta dive to depths of almost 100 feet and hold your breath for minutes at a time. One of the important things to have in Hawaii spearfishing is a kayak. Helps me get out to some spots that can be a couple miles out to sea. Also, recently, I was introduced to the sport of kayak fishing. One thing I like about kayak fishing is that it keeps me in good physical condition. Sometimes, I'm out on the water 12 hours at a time, paddling around. And although sometimes it's hard work, it pays off because I've been able to land some good-sized pelagic fish on my kayak. And on the days that I want to fish farther offshore and pursue bigger pelagic fish, I've been lucky enough to have friends that own boats, and that's how I got into big game trolling. Big game trolling in Hawaii, we drive that boat out 20 plus miles where you can barely see land, and we use 7 to 14-inch long lures to catch big marlins and big tunas. Aside from recreational fishing, I also enter many local fishing tournaments because I'm a very competitive person and I cannot pass up a good challenge. For spearfishing, I enter at least 2 big tournaments a year, and in 2009 I was chosen to represent Hawaii in the National Spearfishing Tournament in Malibu, California. And for big game trolling, I recently started entering tournaments, and last September I caught a 387-pound marlin that ended up winning one of the biggest tournaments of the year. With all my successes in these various tournaments, I've been featured many times in some of the most renowned local and international fishing and spearfishing magazines, such as the Hawai'i magazine, the Hawaii Fishing News, and Hawaii Skin Diver. Also, I've been featured many times on 2 of Hawaii's most watched fishing shows, Hawaii Goes Fishing and Hawaii Skin Diver. So if you put me on the world stage, on America's Next Top Hooker, I'm willing to put it all on the line and show everyone that I'm not afraid of these other competitors, no matter how good they think they are. Because in order to be the best, you gotta beat the best. And it's not just about me either. I'm here to represent Hawaii and show everybody that Hawaii is bringing the next top hooker.